All right, trainers, we have a lot of new content to cover this week, so let's jump straight into what to miss and what to catch in our weekly rundown of Pokemon Go for July 7th through the 13th. So on Monday the 7th, I want you to notice right off the bat, even though the 9th anniversary event concluded on Sunday, Niantic and Scopely kind of screwed up on releasing the shiny Gimmighoul on the first day of the event. So they are giving us an extra day to catch Gimmighoul. So we have until 8 p.m. local time to still use a coin bag to catch shiny Gimmighoul. This does not include the Gimmighoul with the 9th anniversary coin, according to this little blurb they have here. So basically, all the event bonuses will have ended, but if you do have a Switch and you get another coin bag, you do have an extra day to catch that shiny Gimmighoul. Which, with how they're wording this, it makes it sound like this is going to be shiny locked after the event, similar to how they do with Meltan in the mystery box. So this may be your last day to get it for another year or so. Who knows? Raids will be carried over from last week as well of Mega Aggron and Cobalion in the 4 and 5 star raids. I covered these in last week's video, so check that out. But the bottom line is to catch a few Mega Aggron just to get that Mega Energy and get that Pokemon in the decks, and spend the rest of your passes on Cobalion if possible. Again, this is just on Monday, but especially if you're big into PvP, Cobalion is a great choice there. For the Max Monday, that's going to run from 6 to 7 p.m. local time with the featured Pokemon Ghastly. During this time, every power spot will host the featured Pokemon. As always, I really suggest doing a few battles on the Max Monday, especially since Dynamax Gengar is an absolute powerhouse. And if you have the G-Max form, this will be a good chance to get Candy, and especially Candy XL, for the best Ghost-type Gigantamax Pokemon that will hit the game. Now, Tuesday the 8th at 10 a.m. local time, the raid rotation will change to feature Mega Charizard X and Solgaleo in the 4 and 5 star raids. Mega Charizard X will be in raids, but please note that Charizard Y has, Charizard only has Mega Energy for either the X or the Y evolution, depending on which one you want. So the Mega X variant is the number 4 fire type raid attacker and number 34 as a dragon type, while the Y form is number 1 for fire type and number 16 in flying type for raid attacking damage. Again, Charizard only has one type of Mega Energy, and then you just pick whether you want X or Y when you Mega Evolve it. Now, Charizard does not have much relevance in PvP, as it doesn't even break the top 100 in any league. However, jumping into Solgaleo is making its raid debut this week and has only been available through evolving a Cosmog that's obtained through researches. So far, I believe we've only been able to obtain 3 of these at most. So it's a pretty exciting time to see these in raids. Solgaleo is best used by fusing it with Necrozma to obtain the Duskmane Necrozma, which is just an absolute beast. But Solgaleo by itself is not really relevant for raid attacking, but it does rank number 4 in the Master League. So whether you want to fuse it or you want to use it in the Master League, either way, it is definitely worth using at least your daily raid passes to get this. Also on Tuesday at 10 a.m. local time, we will have the Ultra Unlock Hisui Celebration event running until Sunday the 13th at 8 p.m. Event bonuses will include 4 times catch XP, 4 times catch Stardust. Listen to that again. 4 times catch XP and 4 times catch Stardust. These are huge bonuses. We really don't get these very often. Take advantage of these. We will also have increased chance to encounter shiny Hisuian Voltorb and Hisuian Quillfish. Increased chance to encounter shiny Unknown U form in raids. They also indicate to keep an eye out for strange skies during the event and a special collection challenge during space-time anomalies. This will debut Hisuian Zorua, which you can evolve for 50 candies into Hisuian Zoroark. 1-star raids will include Hisuian Growlithe, Unknown U form, and Hisuian Sneasel. 3-star raids will include Hisuian Braviary, Hisuian Avalugg, Weirdeer, and Cleavor. All of these can be shiny. I love that they're giving us all those Hisui Pokemon. The whole space-time anomaly thing is due to the fact that you essentially go back in time to encounter these Pokemon. Wild encounters are going to include Zubat, Hisuian Voltorb, Magikarp, Hisuian Quillfish, Starly, Croagunk, Petilil, Rufflet, Bergmite, and the new Pokemon Hisuian Zorua. There will also be a rare chance of Sneasel, Larvitar, and Bagon. There's also going to be collection challenges with Hisuian Zorua encounters. Now, still on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, the Go Battle League will change to feature the Ultra League, which features any Pokemon 2500 CP and below, as well as the Hisui Cup Great League Edition, which is for Pokemon 1500 CP and below, and only Pokemon discovered in the Hisui region, so a Pokédex number from 387 to 493. Also on Tuesday night, running from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour, where every Pokemon in the nearby area will be the featured Pokemon Voltorb and Hisuian Voltorb. We're going to have the bonus of 2 times Catch XP, and I know some of you were really hoping this would stack on top of the event bonus of 4 times XP, but that's just too good to be true. Niantic has definitely let us know that sadly it is not going to stack. So honestly, this Spotlight Hour is extremely skippable, other than checking for the shiny versions of that Hisuian Voltorb if you need that, since it is boosted from the event. Tuesday showcases should end around 8 p.m., so check this quick short for tips on showcases and how to win those, but set an alarm and change your standings. Wednesday the 9th, running from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the weekly Raid Hour featuring Solgaleo, which we covered a little bit earlier, and it is definitely worth going after. Make sure you join a community ambassador-hosted meetup and check in to get a free premium raid pass after completing a few tasks. Also, please remember that Solgaleo cannot be shiny. I may not have mentioned that earlier, but it is shiny locked, so you're definitely just looking for 100% IVs on that. Saturday and Sunday, the 5-star Shadow Raids will feature Shadow Registeel. I covered this last week as well, but the quick of it is that the non-Shadow form is better than the Shadow version, and it's really only relevant in PvP, not so much in raid battles and things like that. So snag one for the Pokédex, move on. If you need the candy, go ahead, but there's just put your raid passes into Solgaleo. Saturday, July 12th, we will have Hisuian Lilligant Raid Day running from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. So Petalil can evolve into Lilligant with a Sunstone normally, but since this is its Hisuian form, we will only be able to get this through raids. Now, Hisuian Lilligant will be a 3-star raid boss that will be shiny available and can be caught with a Hundo CP, a 1457 non-weather boost, and 1821 CP boosted in sunny weather. Event bonuses are going to include 5 additional raid passes for a total of 6 for the day, and if you save one from the day before, you can do 7 raids total and for free. An increased chance for shiny Hisuian Lilligant, and remote raid limit increased to 20. An event ticket is available as well, but just ignore that. It is just not worth it for this Pokemon unless you absolutely love Lilligant and want that shiny form. Other than that, please skip it. So, regular Lilligant is a pure grass-type Pokemon, but the Hisuian form is grass and fighting type, which makes it weak to fire, ice, poison, flying, psychic, and fairy types. So we have plenty of weaknesses with plenty of counters. I'll run through a few, but I really don't think you're going to need most people aren't going to have an issue with this 3-star raid boss. But Mega counters will include Mega Rayquaza with Air Slash and Dragon Ascent, Mega Blaziken with Fire Spin and Blast Burn. Mega Blaziken's also a great option because you will get the candy bonus because of that fighting type. Mega Charizard Y with Fire Spin and Blast Burn, Mega Salamence with Fire Fang and Fly, and Mega Charizard X with Fire Spin and Blast Burn. Shadow counters will include Shadow Salamence with Fire Fang and Fly, Shadow Heatran with Fire Spin and Magma Storm, Shadow Moltres with Fire Spin and Sky Attack, Shadow Ho-Oh with Incinerate and Brave Bird, and Shadow Entei with Fire Spin and Overheat. Top regular counters are going to include White Kyurem with Ice Fang and Ice Burn, Rayquaza with Air Slash and Dragon Ascent, Black Kyurem with Dragon Tail and Freeze Shock, Reshiram with Fire Fang and Fusion Flare, and Salamence with Fire Fang and Fly. And yeah, that wraps up another event-filled week in Pokemon Go. I'll keep bringing these weekly videos for as long as you guys need them, so let me know in the comments below if you like these weekly videos, if you want to see more. If there's something else you're looking for in content as well, please let me know in the comments down below. But no matter what, make sure you get out there and enjoy this game by yourself or with your PokeFam and friends. I'll catch you next time.